Welcome back, everybody. My name is Wukepedia, and I don't think a whole lot has been done down here. Tinkerers is melting down the helmets and minecarts. Oh, I had stopped that. Let's do a couple more of them. And gold helmets. There was a little bit of a hold up here. Wanted to fix that. Alright, so let's put in some helmets. So I need to get this out because the helmets are pretty much caught up, but they're still partially filling because of the way that this works. And then once that is done, that should be good. We'll do minecarts. Oh, geez. Yeah, the gold should be on the bottom. The way it was before is there was iron on the bottom and gold on the top, so the gold was never getting emptied out. But this should work. The helmets will smelt faster than the minecarts, and I'll fix that in a second. So I finally set up my bees. I hope this works with diamond pipes. I know that it'll work with apiarius pipes, but this should do just fine. They're all purebred tropicals that I had harvested from the jungle. I only got 6. But this should give me more drones, and they'll auto pump out, and anything else that is unassigned will go yellow, and will go out that way. And the poison. But this is why I'm getting this stuff, so that I can do bees without being poisoned and killed. Ow. Let's do some rotten flesh. I've been eating rotten flesh for food because my helmet doesn't care, and I don't know. It's cool. How did I get... Oh, it looked like there was gold in that tank there. Alright. So I need to finish those 2 off. It's actually going to be a little bit because there's a lot of buckets in there now of gold. 31 ingots worth. But yep, I'm going to clear this out and get a bunch of other stuff started for you today. We are planning on updating to the 1.1.3. There's a new version of AE in there, and we're going to be able to link our systems. It's going to be pretty awesome. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with you. I found a glitch, I think. I'm not sure if this thing knows how to slow down on the filling or when it's melting down things that are multiple ingots. I don't think it's supposed to be that high. There's a little bit of molten iron in there. It seems like they all finished too soon. Sorry. Because it just overfills. Once all these carts are finished, you'll see it. But it's getting down the ingots. Got all the iron pouring out again. Yep. Just waiting for them to cool off. But oh man, this thing is so awesome, melting down things automatically, and the glass that it can make, I was really impressed. Some very cool looking glass. I'll have to show you guys that later this episode. I haven't made any myself. I just saw some on someone else's server. Here comes the moment of truth. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. There we go. Yep, it goes way over. It's not supposed to go that high. Oh no. Yeah, it was over 300 ingots before. That's cool. Definitely a glitch, but on with the rest of our stuff. They're at it again. Ike and Zanzibar. I left one tiny little square open, and they both fell down. Gotta take them back home. Where's my wand at? How do I not have my wand? So yeah, I'm working on clearing that out today. Doing a filler right now on it. I've been trying to keep stuff clear. Wand. There's my wand. Oh, I've had magnet mode on. I'll admit to that. When you're filling stuff or tearing stuff out with a filler, you cause entities. It'll delete the cobblestone, but it doesn't like to delete the dirt and the gravel and the flint. See, like, there's the cobble that's disappearing as it's going. But then, like, look at all the sand and stuff. This is a lag causer, so it's just me and Commander Cran on the server. I've been doing magnet to help clear it up. Just strictly for a lag thing. What am I doing? I am getting Ike and Zanzibar. And filling this hole in again. And you go down here to check on stuff or whatever, and they're just down here chilling. Oh, cool. That it saves what he was holding in his inventory. Or at least it picked it up. Alright. Now they won't run into problems. Mirror. Let's try that again. Little glider action down there. And then you stay there. Jeez. Alright, see, so look at this. I mean, entities. We're over 1,000 entities right now. Or whatever it is. It's behind my clock. Over 600. So, I go like that. And then I just dump it into my ME. Go over here. So it's just... yeah, the server can only handle so much. And, gotta take care of this. I don't know if I'm getting any ore out of this. I think it'll delete the ore too. The ore and the coal, but for some reason it doesn't do gravel and flint and like the useless blocks really. Which it should just be able to delete everything, or you should be able to control what it does and does not delete. I know that these go way faster than a quarry does. Yeah, I'm not seeing any ore come in at all. And people used to do fillers for a resource gathering. And it was way overpowered. They would just build a trench down at, 20 or whatever, well, bedrock. And then you would just mark out a 64 by 64 slot and do your fillers stuff on it. And all of the stuff, the trench would just collect it, all the water, and then you would just put it into a chest, and then you had tons of diamonds in, a fraction of the time that it took to do a quarry. I was like, this is, this even feels slow for a filler. But quarries don't even come close to this. Never have. Oh, there was 2 copper ore. Well, I think that was because I was standing on it, basically. Let's see if this, yep, it deletes the ore. Definitely does. Alright. So I didn't fill in the bottom, which would have been smart, but I didn't. But that's why I have this. I'm going to make this whole thing dirt as well, and then eventually I'm going to landscape this, like these edges here, to kind of gradually go back up to the jungle level. But this thing can only do so many things at once, and it is a charging one, so it won't break if I don't break it by hand. Get out of here. Oh, they're going into that bag, whatever. But, yep, making this some dirt. This might actually be faster than tearing out another level and then replacing it, but probably not faster for me. I could have been doing something else. That's one thing that people have to factor in a lot is, your time is worth something in this game. So if you're doing something manually, and there's a way that you could set up a machine to do it almost as fast, it might actually be worth it, because then you get a little practice on the machine, and then maybe the next time you do something similar, you'll get, I must have, yep, treasure on this to keep that going. And yeah, so I'm just doing this stuff here. Oh boy, 1, 2, almost 3 stacks of that. That's just crazy. Real good. Yeah, so I do have more plants than just this. um, so I will see you guys in a little bit while I'm cleaning up my farm area. Ooh. Gonna get Jesse to help me with some power, or sounds good?
Yep,
What's that for?
I accidentally dropped it.
Ike will come take it from you.
It's mine.
So I have 1,200 power ore. Do you have a fortune drill or a pick?
A fortune unbreaking pick.
I'll just place it in here and you can just go to town on it. What does 1,200 power ore look like? I almost want to make a base out of this stuff. Like, if somebody wants to use this as a building block, I would be totally cool with it. Like, yeah, there's like this ore, it's pretty cool. You can make power out of it, like pretty good MJs. And I did test it today with the milk and the water increasing for the throttle. It definitely does increase the MJs without a loss of efficiency on the force consumption, if that makes sense to you. So it's literally burning water in addition to the original amount of force to create double energy, and if it's milk, it's 2.5 times the energy. So you can get 10 MJs on a force engine using the same MJs that one would take to do 2 if you didn't have anything else in there. So that's pretty cool. Do we not have another Fortune 3 book for you to enchant a drill with? I thought I got an
I don't
extra
know.
Fortune one. Well, we have enough experience berries, I guess. I'm gonna trap you in here. Oh man, there's just so much. Oh, oh, sorry. So much power ore. So, did a ton of Thaumcraft. For those of you who stuck through those videos, thank you so much. Um, Thaumcraft is a lot of fun, and but it's time consuming, and I did every ounce of research because I kind of know where I'm going with it. And I got my Icon Zanzibar. I got 32 of all of the cosmetic ones that I wanted, like 32 fezzes, 32 bow ties, 32 sunglasses or glasses. The top hat just increases their max health, but the fezzes increase regeneration, so I skipped the top hat. So I had made 8 of each core of the perceptive, the strong, the intellect. So then I have 32 possible golems. I've already made 4 wooden ones, the 2 that I needed, and then 2 as a backup in case they get struck by lightning or something, which does happen. And then I made 4 tallow golems, but I didn't know what to use, so I just used speed on them. I'm going to end up hooking them up in my Thaumcraft tower once that all gets set up. But I wonder, I might even use some of this as a building material myself. It looks kind of cool. I mean, it's like the smooth stone, but just with extra. Use it as an accent somewhere. But yeah, in 24 hours, I've gotten, I don't know, I probably broke 200 of these this morning, and then I said I gave up. So like 1,500 blocks of power ore in one day, and I've ramped up my production since then. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit of power ore. Like, I'm not even running on scrap boxes anymore. I'm just running on jungle wood from the farm. So more ore, more ore. So my plans. I have a really cool plan for a door on my Thaumcraft tower, and that'll be worked out in a future episode for when I start making that. I really need to get machines up and running. My base is still very elementary. It's, I mean, I need a whole bunch more sawmills too because I'm not keeping up with my tree farm. And my MJs are fine. I've got MJs to boot. For a long time. So that's no problem.
If you didn't want to fortune this, you could just use a filler to fill in part of an empty quarry and then quarry it back out again.
I would feel weird setting things up for a quarry to tear back down. You get a lot more with fortune too. I don't know, like somebody's got to use this for power source. Maybe we can get Doug to do it. Make him a little cow farm with a rancher. I was watching a live stream today with Aaron. He had a guy come on his server and he made a rancher and there was 3 cows and they made over 5,000 buckets of milk in 10 minutes. So there's no limit on how much those ranchers can milk cows. So like milk is pretty much as easy to get as water. You just put a single cow in a pen and put a rancher up next to it. And then you have infinite milk. As long as you give it a little bit of MJs, but MJs aren't really hard. I don't know, but there's no, without Greg Tech and without power converters, we should have turned power converters on, maybe. I wonder why they have that off. But without, there's no infinite dump for MJs that I know of. Do you know of anything? Besides a quarry?
Not really.
Well, I'm done placing. I'm helping you dig now. With my efficiency 5 drill. Stacks on stacks. So what else we gotta do? Yeah, I've pretty much gotten rid of the auto crafting tables over here. I think they're all gone now, and then I'm gonna kind of build a grand entrance over here to the Thaumcraft tower, or maybe a secret entrance. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to do secret entrance to the Thaumcraft tower. I mean, the tree itself will be pretty secret. I've got a cool idea for the door on the tree, but for coming out of here, I think I kind of want the basement to go out near the tree with like another staircase like I do up front. My cake house is still there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my cake house. Maybe I'll figure out a way to incorporate it. I'm just gonna keep it there for now. Jesse calls it my cake jail. I'm talking about stuff in my base. Little prison cell made of cake. And then I was shooting my plasma cannon at him, and he was hiding.
The cake will protect me.
The cake will protect me. And it did. It did. It took a bullet for him. I'm not picking stuff up anymore. Force gems. So yeah, I think definitely the ratio of force gem return to what do you call it?
MJs?
Well, not that. Force gem from scrap box ratio needs to be toned down a little bit, because this is like better than oil. This stuff is like each of these force gems is almost a bucket of force, isn't it? I think it's just 1 to 1.
I don't know.
Force. Oops. Yeah, it's a full bucket. So each force gem is a bucket of fuel. It doesn't say how many MJs, but if it's it's a crazy amount of Michael Jacksons from a single force gem, and I've got how many now? Over 5,000 in one day. So I have 5,000 buckets. I don't know. I suppose that's not so bad, but it's like better than oil. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do milk though. I'm gonna figure out how to set up that milk stuff and have more MJs than I'll ever need. These bioreactors are boss too. Yeah, lots of MJs here. Man, I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could run my AE on MJs and just do everything inefficiently with MJs. Like with the AE, like pull in and out of everything. Don't use ender chest really for anything. Just wire everywhere. And just have this huge hog of an MJ thing. And then just, just dump it into the AE and whatever's extra, who cares? Have force engines going on milk 24/7. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I have a huge plan for this. So, in closing, guys, I finished my Thaumcraft door and a little bit inside. I'll show you guys my plan. Looks inconspicuous. It's a tree, red tree. But inside, with the click of a button, the door lowers. And when I'm let off the button, it defaults to going up. So it's a wireless redstone signal, and up and down at my own, command or whatever. I can even go up and down part ways. I'll show you guys how I did it here. Basically, there are redstone torches that are giving a redstone signal to these. This is called a drawbridge. I have disguised it as a redwood root, and then it will spit out redwood bark. So when you look at it, it looks like a root, because that's what that block was there that I removed. I can't mouse over it, or otherwise it'll open up the interface. So then it puts out the bark, and it matches the outside of the tree just perfectly. I'll show you this part here. No, I can't do that. Okay, don't kill the whole tree. So here is the wireless transmitters. There might be an easier way to do this, but I got this to work, so I didn't really care how many it took. On the other side of this block here is the redstone. Like, so right underneath this. Once this is done here, come on. Alright, so there's the redstone torch. And when I hold the button, they go off. And then when I'm holding it, these ones are on. So that's all it is. I'm inverting the torches so that they're, they default into an on position. And then it's all just, oh dang it. It's all hidden underneath the floor. You'd never know. And then I've hollowed this out. So I'm gonna end up doing like a spiral staircase going up to larger areas up front, up top, and this will be my Thaumcraft tower. It'll be a secret base. I like it. This is exactly what I wanted to happen, and I made it happen with the drawbridge. It's definitely a cool block. Check them out. You can make them disguise as pretty much anything. And that'll be my secret hideaway. The only stop I'm gonna end up having trouble with is for a cauldron for Thaumcraft. You need to have either fire or lava underneath it. So I'm kind of looking for alternate sources to heat that thing, because I don't want the whole tree to burn down. Or maybe I'll have to do some research on how far away lava can ignite wood so that I can keep it safe or surround it with stone or something and keep that from burning my entire tree down. Or maybe have, a part that jets out or something. But I kind of want to stay 100% in the tree. Um, just for concealing, whatever, it's the secret tower. And I did expand this over here. It's starting to grow in. The video was a little bit out of order. It just matched better that way. Ignore that. Anyway, so I want to make this more natural. Like, this whole shelf is going to end up, like, it won't actually meet the ground till about here. And same over there. It's going to be a gradual slope back up. And then over here, I'll probably tear this out and make a lot of this beach. Kind of like this, but flatter. Well, not flatter, but not quite as high right there. Just kind of cut out that little ridge. I like that lava pool there too. But and I switched the farm over to all rubber trees because that was the only sapling I was really short on, just for a short while. But oh, I don't have any dirt on me, do I? Well, yep, more work to do. But that'll be next episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next episode.